much to lube up with olive oil.
Exactly.
How would you know? What do you mean? What do you mean if he can do it, it's not that bad? You know who this is? It's Joe Dirt.
It's kind of a dry taste, but it's thick at the same time.
Kind of like sperm.
In other words, what?
Oh.
Okay, wait a minute. Now, why would you even bring that up? Why would you even bring that up?
Sperm are you tasting?
Yeah, right. Why the hell would you even ask that question?
For the first time in like a year that I've done a show with you, I'm feeling a lot of racial tension today, Kevin. White people don't season nothing. Oh, now I'm getting chased by white supremacists.
It's off the track. This show was way off the track.
You're listening to the Sunday Hangover Show.
Yo, welcome to the Sunday Hangover Show. I am your host, Alan, live from the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studios in downtown Cleveland. Sitting with Joseph Germany and Keith Allen.
What's happening?
Contestant number 1 and contestant number 3.
We're back.
And they're back for a reason. It is official that we decided to up the game of the show and have 2 new co-hosts. So I hope this is for the best and that the show is strongly improved. We sat and thought about it for a long time, and the Facebook spoke out, and you two were the highest votes, and it also just happened to be that.
I better had been.
Yeah, I saw the post that you put up. Now you have to get somebody's nails done.
Yeah.
Do. Hey,
So
Joe.
somebody's getting their nails done.
I'm gonna do it myself.
So somebody's getting their
you gonna do it
nails done
yourself?
courtesy of Joseph Germany. So do you owe anybody for getting your spot on the show?
I just want to thank all the people that took time out to click like and vote for me.
You guys don't understand how freaking hard that was for me to keep track of all them damn votes. I'm sitting there for an hour going to my page, looking at every time someone shared it, everything tagged that the Sunday Hangover Show was tagged in. Then I had to go to each individual person's page, look at all the stuff they tagged or shared. Oh, it took forever. So I'm sitting there. I got 5 pieces of paper with names on it. I'm like making little tally marks.
Did you run into any hanging chads?
What's that?
You run into any hanging chads?
What is that?
Remember from the 2000 election with
Oh, no.
Gore and they had the hanging chads and they
No,
had people
no.
in Florida like, is this all the white punch?
No, but I went out of my way to do it twice to make sure I wasn't counting anybody more than once.
Yeah.
So, do you guys want to know the official numbers that you had?
Oh, definitely. Yes,
Sure.
I do.
No
it
doubt.
better not be like 4.
No, I mean, you don't.
5.
I mean, there ain't gonna be no like jumping over the table at each other, stuff like that.
Nah.
All right, Keith actually had the highest votes.
Okay.
He had 43, and you had 27.
Okay.
You were second with 27.
That's decent.
Shout out to all my voters.
I got 27 people out of about
You had
16.
24, Ty.
Man,
24. You were
outta here.
third.
You already got a show.
Yeah, but that was late notice, though, Ty. You were like,
Burn on that one. Actually, he did. No, Ty had 24. Demetrius had 21, and Ronald had like 13 or 14.
Man,
Okay.
Ron was voting for himself.
I also didn't count that. Yeah, I did see somebody else vote for themselves. They didn't count that either.
Right.
Selling his body for votes.
So welcome to the show, guys.
He was
So
stripping
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. He's like, hey, baby, if you vote for me, you get all of this.
she's like, "Is there a dislike button? Because I don't want any of that." No. So I don't want it.
Exactly.
Well, this is probably going to be the last show that I have been doing what I've been doing for the past 3 years, and that's just going off the limb and not planning anything.
Okay, taking it by the head.
Yeah. I've been doing that with our previous co-host Kevin for 3 years, and I think it's time for a change. So,
Hey,
gonna start
life is about
preparing
change.
a little bit more for the show.
It's always good to be prepared.
But
Exactly.
I have something I want to talk about that just pissing me off to point of no return. Have you guys heard about the pink slime? You know what the pink slime is?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
that's the stuff they put in them burgers.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
supposed goo that's mechanically
Yeah.
processed meat.
I think I talked about it on the show before, but it was a big petition going around, and once it got officially leaked out of what the process was of how this meat was made, which is basically they take all the chickens, whole chickens, beaks, feet, bones, put them in a grinder. They grind them all up. It comes out into this pink slime because it's got all the guts and blood. Well, because it's full of bacteria, they soak it in ammonia to kill the bacteria. And then because it's pink, because of all the blood, they soak it in bleach to get rid of the color. Then because they soaked it in bleach and ammonia, it has no taste, and they give it artificial chicken flavoring. And then that's what they make chicken McNuggets out of. And certain...
Didn't we talk about that when I was on here last?
I think so. Like I said, I remember talking about it on the show. I do.
Yeah.
So after that came out, Taco Bell and McDonald's, which both used this
They
meat.
was both guilty of that.
They both basically fessed up to it. I mean, of course, they were very politically incorrect and said, "Oh, we didn't realize the dangers of using this meat." But we do.
No wonder a brother had the runs every time he ate chicken
the
McNuggets.
dangers of using ammonia and bleach.
So
That's crazy.
But nonetheless, they did admit to using it, and that's when McDonald's came out and made the new Chicken McBites, and they're eventually going to do away with Chicken McNuggets until they make new ones that are made of real meat. So here's the problem that arose, though. I was kind of happy. I'm like, finally, people found out about something. We did it before with the SOPA and the PIPA Act, which we're still fighting, but temporarily got postponed because people stood up, petitioned, and fought for what they believed in. So I was happy when I heard the news that McDonald's and Taco Bell were banning it from their restaurants.
Okay.
Leave it to our lovely government, though. This is the story that pisses me off. Because the USDA now... Here's another little bit. Let me back it up a little bit to make sure this so that this next part makes sense. There also is other chemicals in there like sodium hydroxide and stuff like that. Right. Basically, you could take a steak of some beef that is old and just sitting on this table and starting to decay and have bacteria in it, and they put this chemical in it that just all it does is kill the bacteria. The meat is still old and no good, but you could serve this meat up to a couple months. I mean, because it's got the stuff in it. So here's what our lovely government decided to do. The USDA now has 7 tons of this pink slime laying around that they're going to lose all this money on if they don't get rid of it.
So where's it going?
So what they going to do?
So they plan on... Here, I'll scroll down. I mean, this is one source of the story that I found.
Alan, you just told me about what they do with that late meat. Kind of made me sick.
Well, I don't have it right in front of me, but here's what they plan on doing it. They want to send it to school lunch programs.
What?
I'm not shitting you.
Serious?
Not shitting you.
That is fucking crazy.
They don't let a kid take his own lunch because they say it's unhealthy.
Exactly. That's
but now they're pumping it. They want to pump this into schools.
Shit back into the kids.
You send your kid to school with turkey and cheese, and that's not good enough.
So now everybody gonna be having colon cancer and shit by the time they're 15 and 20 years old. Then.
Now this hasn't officially been made happen, but once again, people are gonna have to be outraged and do something about it before.
Man, that is ridiculous.
That is crazy that they'd even do that. After it came out to the light of day that how bad it was for you, that they would even say, "Well, we can't lose all this money. We got to do something. We got to sell this somewhere."
Pink slime sitting around.
Once it's gone, we won't use it no more. But we gotta make our money off of it.
Let's feed it to the kids.
You want to know what else is even disturbing about it?
You're not even gonna send it to the jails. You're gonna feed it to the kids.
What's even more disturbing about it is I've read a few different articles about it, and there was 37 school districts that I read that were already supposedly on the list that were going to be the first to get it. Of the 37 schools, they said almost 20 of them were in low-income poverty areas.
So basically, they're going to use the poor as the guinea pigs.
Yeah, exactly. They were going to send them to schools in the hood and stuff like that.
That is so fucked up.
Man,
that just makes it even worse,
That's so fucked up. It's just like, fuck the poor.
Like, we just get our parents malt liquor and we'll get them pink goo.
Right. Yep. We'll get them malt liquor and we'll give them our bad meat.
Yeah, that's 3 months old and full of chemicals, and it has fake chicken flavor.
But you're not gonna let me walk down the street and smoke weed though. But you're gonna let my kids eat ammonia, bleach, and God knows what else.
But you know what? This country is so ass backwards. It's like we'll go out and fend for all these other countries, but we got shit going on here.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
But a lot of the people will turn around, oh, you're selfish, and no, dude, we're not selfish.
We got to take care of our own backyard.
Exactly. But here's the messed up thing: the guys from yesterday's show, that Takeover Radio show that airs, they do like this black business of the week,
right.
And they walked into this store, which is cool, and they were talking about talking to this guy, and it's in a poor neighborhood. And when they were interviewing the guy about his business, the first thing you saw up on the counter was Colt 45. And it was like
does it every time,
right? So I'm and going back to like what Alan said with the pink slime, it's the same way. Like this, I don't know if you guys heard on the news though. Like this, there's this tax place called InstaTax.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And they got them all in the poor neighborhoods. And they're going around cheating people on their taxes and messing up on their taxes and everything. And now the Better Business Bureau is involved, the government's involved, and putting this pink slime into schools, especially low income schools. It's brain. The people are brain dead. They shouldn't even do that.
Right. And the sad thing about it, who doesn't have health insurance mostly? It's most
The
of these
poor,
people.
disadvantaged, impoverished people in the inner city.
Get sick.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're
They just
intentionally. It seems, and it seems to me that they intentionally are making people sick, and then intentionally denying them the right to get better when they get sick.
Right. Exactly. Because nowadays, with the healthcare system, now they just give you meds just to maintain.
I mean,
your sickness.
have you? Do either one of you have kids?
No.
Yes.
All right, I don't have kids, but
I have a
I've seen
son.
this. I've witnessed this for myself before. Let some chicken McNuggets and French fries from McDonald's fall in between the seats of your car and go in under and get them a year later. Them things still look the same as they did a year prior.
They're like Twinkies.
No, but
Exactly.
They don't mold. They don't go bad.
So if you see something like that after a year, you got to think twice before putting that shit into your body.
There was a video
Right.
that I saw that a guy did that.
with the burger and
The the burger. He did the fries and everything. And chicken McNuggets are the same. I've seen a chicken McNugget that had been in the seat of a car for at least a year.
didn't
It
even
may
turn
have been
black.
longer. Yeah, it would look exact. I mean, it was hard. I mean, I could, but I mean, it didn't mold. It didn't rot.
So
it looked
basically-
exactly
It
the
didn't
same.
even
So
stink.
basically,
No.
if you was primarily hungry, you could still put that shit in a microwave and
You could have ate it right out the
Coulda
seat,
ate it.
probably.
But you know, with them trying to send the pink goo to schools and everything, it's been proven that a balanced, nutritious diet is key in
to a kid's
performance.
development. Yeah.
But
And development.
what it pisses me off is like you said, the hypocrisy. You can't do this with your kid. You can't say that. You can't feed them this. All this, but
you can bring me that badass meat.
yeah,
and send it to my kid.
but we'll give you this stuff instead.
Well, I'll give you a good example. My daughter, she came home from school one day and she goes, guess what I had for breakfast today? And I'm like, what'd you have for breakfast at school today? She says, a donut. I'm like, how is that nutritious? Yeah, how is that nutritious? And then the next day she goes, I said, well, what'd you have for breakfast? Oh, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. How is that nutritious?
You know what?
yeah,
the
but
donuts,
then they'll yell at you, tell you, parents.
Your kid's too fat.
it's just like
lose weight.
It's just like a prime example when people took that one child away that was ganked all that weight.
Yeah.
From his mom in Cleveland Heights.
Because she kept feeding him chicken McNuggets.
It's like it's so ass backwards.
It is as back.
But here's the thing: if you think about it now there because this study, about and everything they know about the pink slime now, it kind of just all came to light. I mean, there was accusations before, but it wasn't like widespread.
Right.
If you think about this, what we go back to finding the chicken McNugget and the French fries in the seats of the cars, and they don't even decay. What do you think happens in your stomach?
All right, we're going to do a test. We're going to actually...
I was going to say that.
I mean, your stomach acids may break it down, but where's it going?
And what does
it's probably
that stuff do
that's why
to
people
your
are staying
intestines?
fat.
Right.
Because
know
you
what I mean?
can't digest that right away.
Most of the diseases start in the bowels anyway. That's already been
Right.
proven.
Yeah.
So your diet is a key factor in
Exactly.
your health. So you have these chemicals and additives and everything that don't break down, naturally. They're not going to break down naturally in your system.
And so in turn, it makes the kids sluggish, sleepy as hell, don't want to
Lazy.
learn. And then when they come at them, it's like you messing with a bunch of wild dogs.
True.
On top of it.
Well, I mean, and then on top of it, you have all the sodas and stuff that have aspartame in them with
Right.
artificial sweeteners, which have been linked to kill brain cells.
And
so
you
between
find out-
being diseased and brain dead,
You
your kids
basically-
are set up for failure right off the bat.
off the bat. They have no chance to compete in this
But
society.
I mean, I don't even know why we have a USDA if their standards
Yeah,
aren't
that's-
going to uphold.
That's what's disturbing is that their job is to set a high standard of the
And-
food that we're eating.
Right.
Right.
Instead of saying, oh my goodness, how did this pink slime get through our system? No, they're like, we got to get rid of it somewhere.
So let's just give the poor people the shit.
Because most of the stuff that's approved by the USDA here in the United States is banned in Europe and the UK.
Oh yeah, no, the pink slime has been banned in the
almost
UK for the past like 5-6 years.
Right. And then you wonder why
It's called mechanically mechanically separated meat. Yeah.
And you wonder why the United States have the highest rate of obesity, highest rate of diabetes,
And
highest
colon
rate-
cancer.
And colon cancer.
And cancer in general. I mean, there's so many different cancers that have rised in. I don't want to say. I don't know. I was going to say popularity, but
But you're right.
there was a record amount of cases of cancer now than there has ever been.
Exactly.
But there has been a direct link to a child's diet and the onset of autism.
Yeah.
If you notice, autism has
Yeah.
probably exploded within the last 15
There was
to 20
one out of
years.
10 kids they say is born with autism.
Right. Because you think about it, let's just say a long time ago, when I graduated from high school, I was 183 pounds. Now you got kids that probably weigh 260, 270.
Well, there's a reason for all that too, because I know every generation says it, but they say, man, the girls didn't look like that when I was in school.
Right. They weren't built like that before.
There's a reason for that as well, though.
Right.
I mean, this is studies that have been proven too that
They're
fluoride is actually known to stimulate your brain cells.
Okay.
Only the ones that affect maturity, so you age quicker.
So you drinking all this water that they fluorinate.
Yes.
Oh, dude, then they screwed me up when I was a kid because at school they used to give you those little fluoride tablets.
Oh yeah. Oh, and you think about it, there's amounts of fluoride everywhere. You got it in your water, you got it in your toothpaste, you got it in all over the place. I mean, in some sodas and stuff even have fluoride
Right.
in it.
And plus, when I was younger,
That's
in
why
school,
kids are growing up so fast.
We didn't have pop machines, vending machines
In a school.
schools now.
Yeah.
Now they got all that shit.
In a school.
Right.
Yeah,
Eat healthy, drink this pop.
Because back in like when I was growing up, McDonald's was more like a treat. I was like, a reward or something like that. Well, now that's like some people's everyday meal, 3 times a day.
Well, yeah. Supersize me, where that guy.
Supersize me.
Breakfast. I mean, even the vegetables and stuff that they sell these joints are not even good for you.
Yeah, the vegetables come out of a bag and they're hard and you got to rehydrate them. They're probably not good for you.
Not a good look. Not a good look.
Or like shiny as all hell.
Yeah, you pull out a piece of broccoli from a bag. It's like, add some water to it. It'll be fine.
And even like with the chicken and stuff, like the wings be like about this big as turkey wings, about.
Well, yeah, the chickens are, even the ones that aren't mechanically separated, are pumped up with hormones and stuff to make them. If you could take a chicken hatching from an egg and within 2 weeks it's on your plate, there's a problem.
So check out. Basically, Ben Braun of the Milwaukee Brewers might have had an argument. He might have ate a chicken wing that had some steroid stuff in it or something.
That's what Sammy Sosa was on.
Right. That's what all of them was on.
They say
Barry Bonds wasn't doing steroids.
He was chicken wings.
Back in the 70s.
You get goddamn chicken McNuggets.
But guys, back in the 70s, they said it used to take I think it was 15 weeks for a chicken to fully grow. Now it's like 9.
Oh God! Have you ever seen those what is it, commercials or a documentary about Purdue chicken?
Oh, yeah, the ones with the multiple legs and stuff?
Yeah.
Where they were genetically altering chickens to be hatched with
without
multiple
heads and stuff.
Right, yeah. And multiple limbs.
Multiple wings and legs.
You're like,
So
what
we
the
get more
hell is
parts
that?
out of this
Like, what
chicken.
the world? I remember back, like in the 80s.
Looks like something out the video game Doom.
Right.
Churches that had these big ass wings and breasts stuck together. They was together and everything. I'm like, damn, what the?
How did that happen?
Right.
I mean, if you think about this, okay, there has to be, to put it in perspective, how many chicken joints are just in this general area of Cleveland? How many places can you get chicken in this area of Cleveland?
Oh boy,
Whole bunch of them. Let's
Lots.
see. You can go to B&M's, Popeyes,
KFC, churches,
KFC, churches,
gas stations, Giant
chicken,
Eagle.
gas stations.
Yeah, I mean, look how, just in this general area, look
Open
how much
pit.
chicken is sold on a daily basis.
Right.
Daily. You add that up over a month, a year, in this one city. That's a lot of freaking chicken. And then you do that nationally. Every city is selling that same amount of chicken. Now, how many chickens
check
that
out.
is?
Let me ask y'all
It's
something.
a lot of chickens.
Now, let me ask y'all something. Do you think it'd be possibly that terrorists could have something to fuck up the food here?
Why? They don't need to. They do it to us.
Right.
Our own
Doing it to
government does
ourselves,
it to
like-
I'd be
us.
better off getting Taliban heroin than eating this food they selling me.
I don't think the terrorists have anything to do with any of that stuff. I mean, you ever look up in the sky and pay attention to the airplanes and stuff, the chemtrails?
Trails and-
I mean, leaving like X's in the sky. Like, what do you do? What is that?
And
Really?
you know, they're affecting weather and putting allergens in the air and different chemicals.
Just think about it. It's 60-something degrees here in March. Now, last year, we had like 10 inches of snow on the ground.
I mean, I am a conspiracy theorist.
I am too.
I don't know if I take it as far as believing that they can control the weather, though.
Nah.
I do, damn it.
I don't know. I mean, I don't. Well, if you probably heard of the HARP program, then
Yeah.
I don't know if that's real. I don't necessarily buy
Hurricane Irene was supposed to be a harp storm.
that. What do we got here? First test tube hamburger ready for this fall.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. The world's first test tube meat, a hamburger made from a cow's stem cells, will be produced this fall. A Dutch scientist, Mark Post, told a major science conference on this Sunday. Post's aim is to invent the efficient way to produce skeletal muscle tissue into a laboratory exactly that mimics meat, and eventually
Mimics
replace
meat.
mimics.
So now you got hair
not-
wig,
What is
and
this,
now
the
you-
Matrix?
It mimics meat, and eventually replace the entire meat animal industry.
So now you're going to have fake meat.
Are these PETA nuts that want to save animals so
Well-
bad they want to serve people fake meat?
Here's another crazy statistic that I read. They said I don't well, take this with a grain of salt. This is based on a true story, but the facts may not be 100% accurate because I don't have it in front of me.
Okay.
But I was reading a study that at one point they were, when this whole cloning thing started, when they started cloning the sheeps and they learned how to do this,
Right.
they also cloned salmon. And they were cloning salmons because they found that the salmon DNA was very easy to manipulate, and that was one of the first things that they started cloning successfully. And then they moved up to sheep and blah blah blah. Well, during this process, somebody thought it was a great idea. They said, "Hey, we've successfully cloned, a couple thousand salmons.
It's on this baby.
Well, why don't we start cloning these salmons and selling them?" Okay, so there were
It tastes
markets.
the same.
There were markets that were selling cloned salmon meat that were genetically altered. So eventually, what it got to, I think this is like back in 2006, that they decided that they had a reservation that was set up that where the cloned salmon could then breed. So you have two cloned salmons, genetically altered fish, breeding with each other, and then that's more fish to sell in the markets. Now, this is where the conspiracy gets they don't know if it was done on purpose or accidentally. Somehow all those salmons, all them salmons got released into the wild. So then in 2007...
That's not accident. That's no accident.
So then in 2007, an independent organization decided they wanted to start now. And so from 2007 into 2011, they did a study. They started to catch salmon in the wild, and they would do DNA testing on these salmons to find. And in 2007, a couple months after they were accidentally released into the wild.
Oh, my goodness.
They were saying that 1 out of 15 salmon that they caught was one of these genetically altered salmons.
Damn, so it ain't even
In
safe
2000,
to eat fish no more.
in 2008, they kept the process going. 2008, they said 3 out of 15 were genetically altered. All the way up to 2011, where they said 7 out of 15 were genetically altered. So they guessed by the year 2016 there will not be any pure salmon left in the wild. That there will all be this new breed of salmon that was genetically altered by man.
Oh, my goodness.
No more wild salmon.
Well, you know what that means in the next coming years. They're going to be...
Here's the story right here. Cloned salmon labeling is not the issue. Basically, it's everything I just said.
They're going to start cloning humans now.
But, I mean, you know...
I may have had the date, the years... Well, no, I'm sorry. I was a little off. 2008. It was approved in 2008 for them to sell the cloned salmons. So...
But, I mean, you know, the GMO produce and vegetables have been grown since the 50s. So,
Right.
you know, it's only natural for the meat industry to want to get in on that cash cow and capitalize on,
no pun intended, cow.
on streamlining their process and cutting their costs and, you know, developing breeds that yield more meat that are more disease resistant.
You know what's going to be coming in the future? Probably by the next decade of the 20s, they're going to start cloning humans.
Okay, let me ask you this, though. How much do you think a cow costs, uncloned?
Well, it says right here, $15,000 to $20,000 a cow.
Yeah, that's a clone cow. But a regular cow, how much do you think a regular cow costs? Probably nothing, right?
Couple grand.
Knock the
Right.
thing up, and wait a couple months, and presto, you got another cow, right?
Right.
$15,000 to $20,000 for a clone cow? I don't think so, man.
That's ridiculous.
Something's weird. Yeah, so it's not about money. There's a reason. If it costs more to get a clone cow than it does
Or
a
the
regular
real
cow,
cow.
it has nothing to do with saving money. There's some secret agenda back there. Why they want us eating
Something's
cloned
going
meat.
on.
They want us eating artificial bullshit.
Yeah, they want to start cloning sheep, goats, and everything.
Oh,
else.
they start cloning
Yeah.
humans. Oh, it's game over.
Check out. That's about you're going to be like, hey, check out. They're going to be like, hey,
Well, here's
you're not satisfied with your dick? You can get a new one.
Have you I have videos on my Facebook page that I posted about some robots.
Okay.
That
Wait a minute. They got like I heard
They have
something in Japan or
crazy.
somewhere
Yes,
like
these
that.
robots are
Yeah.
kind of crazy. They're creepy, human looking. They look
Human
just like
looking and
humans.
everything.
Humanoid robot.
But
Right.
I mean, you can tell they're not real because there's like, even though they get expressions on their face that just don't look natural, but they can hold conversations.
I just can't
Check
wait.
out. That's taking you back.
Like, and you touch it, and they have one where if you touch it and its head's the opposite way, it'll shoo you away. So it has sensory perception and.
For real.
Yeah, I'm like,
That reminds-
I have them posted on my Facebook. It's kind of scary.
That reminds me of the movie back in the 70s. They had like a future world and a
Tron?
West world. Yeah, Tron and all those where they could clone you and all that kind of stuff.
What it's going to come down to is
Clone humans and-
it's going to come down to a second Holocaust.
Yeah, cloned humans versus robots.
Right. Terminator.
I Robot.
Well, no, yeah, but here, you ever see the movie The Surrogates?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna be.
Right.
We're gonna have cloned humans that are actually surrogates while we're sleeping at home.
We're sleeping at
And
home.
then we got to fight off the actual robots.
Right. Gonna be
That's our future.
the battle of the machines.
Well, you know, speaking of,
And we're gonna use grinded up clone cow meat as fuel for our robots.
Right.
speaking of governments and, you know, what's going on and taking care of us, the people, you know what really got on my nerves this week?
What's that?
That Kony 2012 campaign.
Yeah, I mean it's bottom line. It is very messed up what the man does.
Right.
But it's in Uganda.
Exactly.
It's not in here in America. If he was coming to America and taking our kids,
Ain't that where Idi Amin was
yeah,
ruling to at one time?
you know what? As I said, worry about us first.
right.
Take care of our own backyard. We got enough people.
It's
that's
young
homeless.
ladies being snatched up and sold as sex slaves
Here,
in our
yes.
own country.
Right.
Right here in our own cities. I mean, you have kids.
You got
know,
14-year-old girls getting snatched up and getting.
I mean,
sent
they're
to
getting
Detroit.
ready. They're getting ready to put pink slime in our schools, and we're worried about something happening in Uganda.
Right, exactly.
You know, that's where's the hell's the priorities at?
It's just ridiculous.
I mean, I'm not saying that I condone what the man's doing. By any means.
It's not good. He's a bad man, and yes, something needs to be done. But
we got enough problems in our own backyard.
It's like if your house was on fire or your neighbor's house was on fire, you got to save your house first.
Right. And it's like this. It's like all that's going on across the world, but the real war is going on here. You got kids getting killed every day now by gunfire.
I mean, I believe we're to the point where our country, and I'm sorry to say it, I think we're beyond saving. I guess I'll explain that. We're gonna go get into a break. I'll explain what I mean by that when we come back. Because our financial crisis is so far out of this world that we can't return from it. I feel that something drastic has to happen.
It's nothing really but rich.
And poor.
And very poor.
All right, well, stay tuned into the Sunday Hangover Show, morningshowcentral.com. We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Hello, everyone. Hoping you're having a great afternoon. It's Forecaster here from NeoWeather.com. Jimmy Carnell bringing you your MSC Radio Weather Update. Got some good news for you guys today. We'll be reaching a high of 63 today. As we keep the skies totally clear throughout the day. There's a chance for a stray cloud. Other than that, we're keeping it totally clear. But heading into Monday, we'll see a chance for some rain showers as we warm up to a high of 60. But it is 80% chance of rain showers, so we will see some rain. And there's an isolated chance on Monday night as we see a low of 52. And into Tuesday as we see a high of 67. But the really good news I have for you guys is that on Wednesday and Thursday, we'll see high pressure taking control of the area and pulling in warm air as we see a high of 68 on Wednesday and a high of 69 on Thursday. And it's not just going to be this week. Next week also looks pretty warm too, and heading into St. Patrick's Day, a couple 70s could be possible.
If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand, Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement. It's now available at retail locations across the country, as well as online at ReduxDirect.com. That's ReduxDirect.com. Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network, where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world. Cocaine Energy Supplement. You can become a member. By logging on to lovecocaine.com. Pete 99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right.
Rise above the clutter, brand your identity, and make a statement. Broken Fan Media. Expert video production, television and web commercials, music video, real estate tours, live concerts and events, state-of-the-art post-production, video and audio editing. Check us out on the web at brokenfanmedia.com. 434-944-0472. Broken Fan Media. The next generation of sight and sound.
Call the show toll free. 1-888-6 216-868-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningshowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. You're listening to MSC Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC, and you know what saved them? Rectified backup software. Don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectified backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectify can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectify.com. That's RECTIPHY.com. Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call Joe the Printer Guy! Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. Hey, Unsigned Bands.
You are jam-packed.
Hey, Unsigned Bands. Want your music heard? Yeah! Shoot us an email with the name of the band and the MP3 of the song. Send it to show@morningshowcentral.com. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com.
Oh, wow. Language.
Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Oh, great. Not another Farmville request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/morningshowcentral. Denying one Farmville request at a time.
All right, welcome back. What's up, guys? We're back.
What's happening?
I just had some chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I feel good and bloated.
Right.
Man, I'm kind of sleepy.
My rectum's probably gonna fall out when I take a shit.
Man, I haven't shitted in 4 days. What you talking about?
Oh, you broke the cardinal rule of radio.
Oh, we just got an update. That I broke the cardinal rule of radio. In other news, a woman gives birth to an almost 14-pound baby.
How the hell is that possible?
I don't know.
I mean, is there anything left for her to ever have sex with again after
It's
that?
like she had a Cadillac come out her coochie.
I mean, it just had to rip her open.
Check out, you're going to have a super dick to go up in there.
Super
The
dick.
doctor said
Super dick.
The doctor said 2 months
What's that
ago
coming out of his
that
pants?
little
It
Jaden
ain't a bird.
Sigler would weigh almost 9 pounds. Then they increased the size to 11 pounds by early March. And they say Jaden's birth weight almost is double of his sister.
Was she eating chicken nuggets during pregnancy? What?
I don't know what she was.
What the hell? Yeah, that's got to be a record,
she
right?
was,
wow.
She had a world record. Unless she had Jose Canseco's baby.
Pumped up with steroids all the way through the 80s and the 90s.
Baby comes out flexing like, yeah.
Let's check that out. Let's see the world's heaviest baby. I wonder how big that baby's head is.
How
Like
many
9
inches?
pounds is probably like.
Check out how long was the baby?
Let's see.
It's 14 pounds, but it's only 2 inches long.
Would she have a lead weight?
Oh wow.
14 pounds.
Let's
That
see.
is
Let's
big.
see. They say the world's heaviest baby weighed in at 23 3/4 pounds.
What?
Check out.
He was born.
She
in
had to have died.
He was born in 1879.
Oh wow.
Well, that lady. I'm sorry to say, especially back in those times, she died giving birth to that kid.
The baby,
Had to.
that baby died 11 hours after birth. But in the Guinness Book of World Records, a 22.5-pound baby was born in Italy in 1955.
Is that baby
But the
still
most
alive?
recent, biggest baby is 19 pounds and 2 ounces. It's a boy born in Indonesia.
19 pounds and 2 ounces?
Wow. That's crazy.
Now check out. I remember about a couple of months back, I had pulled up a story one time about a 2-headed baby.
Oh, yeah.
In Brazil.
I heard about the 2-headed kid.
In the system.
They actually showed it on the news. They showed the 2 heads and the baby on the news.
Man.
That shit freaked me out.
That's more along the lines of Siamese twins, though.
2-headed babies.
Yeah, it is.
Well.
And they both shared they was...
They shared everything, huh?
Right. Dude, we about to go get this shit. Hey, that chick blocked. That chick ain't... Hey, you ain't got no choice.
Like, just think if, like, one is trying to get some and the other just...
Gotta watch.
And then you got people having babies that can't have, you got people that can't have babies. So if you can't have babies, what do you do? Well, let's just get 90.
You might get artificially inseminated.
97. How about you get 97 plastic babies? Fake babies.
How about she gets a mental examination?
Well, I guess she said they never grow up.
Yeah, we got a picture on the screen right now of it. Yeah.
How old is that lady about?
A girl who can't have kids spent over 20,000, whatever this type of money is, on
20,000 rubles?
On 97 plastic babies. She began buying them 3 years ago after doctors diagnosed her with polycystic ovary syndrome. Now her bedroom is full of reborn dolls.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
What a crazy bitch.
Get a cat.
And she's holding them. Look, she's holding them like they're real.
That's Todd, and that's Jaden.
Oh, look at little Chad. Little Cynthia. I mean, all kinds of... Yeah, she probably has names for all of them.
It's creepy.
It is.
Does
and here... This is the most disturbing... This is even more disturbing than everything. The bitch has a fiance.
Wow.
Wow. That fiance ain't no fiance for real. That's a dial too.
But it says he's not keen on them. He doesn't like them.
That fiance is a plastic dial too.
Yeah, he's probably not real.
She probably was on real sex and shit.
She probably got one of those robotic men.
Well, I guess the disease that she has, she can't have kids at all.
So?
Right.
So, I mean, the thing is...
You adopt a freaking kid.
Right, or you get a cat.
She might not be qualified to adopt
Or you even
a kid.
steal one.
Obviously, she's not mentally stable to be qualified to adopt a kid.
She got 97 of them.
I bet you she claims them on her tax return.
She probably went to say, hey, I'd like to adopt this kid, and they checked out their house, and they're like, fuck you.
Dude. Well, it wouldn't do no good.
I got plenty of toys for the kid.
Could you imagine her tax refund?
She only can claim 2
Claiming 97 kids?
But she only can claim 2, can't she?
Some of these babies actually look really damn real.
She won't get no taxes taken out on her regular check.
Right.
I mean, she's got them hanging on the
97
walls and
exemptions.
stuff. She's got them hanging on the walls.
Oh wow, she got them framed, huh?
Look at this one. Look at this one in the corner here. Look how creepy that one looks. That one don't even look like a doll. It looks like a voodoo doll or something.
Yeah, I see she doesn't believe in diversity. It's not Nan the black baby in that whole bunch.
I wonder if she... Damn, you is right.
See it?
Ain't no black baby in here. What the hell? She only 19?
No. She looks like she's 40.
Oh shit! That just shows how fucked up the food is in this country.
Well, that's overseas somewhere.
Oh,
That's in London.
overseas?
Yeah.
It's in London.
That's before the pink slime got removed from the overseas.
Yeah, okay.
Austin Powers must have got to her.
The spy who shagged me 97 times.
Oh,
ridiculous.
Man.
So we basically went on a tangent this whole show about food. We're a bunch of fat asses.
Now I wonder who gonna go eat some McDonald's after the show.
Not me. Well, Ty already made me hungry eating his catfish or whatever he's eating.
Man.
Eating his hood dinner.
Yeah, now I need to go get some food when I leave here. So see what else we got in the news. Where'd my stories go?
Ooh. Hey, you know what?
My stories
I was
are
just
gone.
thinking because I had seen a story and it was tripped out since we was listening to a song coming out the break, Summertime. It was like a
That's
report
Kevin's song, yeah.
talking about that Will Smith is gay or whatever.
Oh, come on. People have been saying Will Smith has been gay for years.
Yeah, I think
anybody that's better looking than you or more successful to you is gay.
He's got to be gay.
You know what? I hate Justin Bieber, but I don't honestly believe he's gay. I just hate him because he's got nice hair and he gets a lot of bitches.
Justin Bieber probably get more ass than all.
No, but for real though,
all of us combined. Shit.
And he just turned 18.
Will and
So he
Jada
really
was
getting it
swingers.
now.
Will and Jada was swingers, so I can't put it past him that he likes both.
What do you got on your screen right
That
there?
could
Now I
be
see some
possible.
orange goo.
The orange goo in Alaska.
Orange goo.
Now we got orange goo in Alaska. What's
What
that?
the hell is that?
See what that story's
Let's
about.
see.
We'll keep it on the subject.
Right.
It says a bizarre orange goo that has invaded and baffled a remote Alaskan village and caught the world's attention last year has been identified. Despite the occasional conspiracy theories and internet speculation, it was both non-alien and non-toxic.
Whoa, they thought it was an alien?
It was an alien.
Check out. So the orange goo was actually a monster. Sound like some Scooby-Doo shit.
This is some shit they're just going to scoop up and put into our food next.
Yeah, they're like, hey, it's not poison. Let's feed it to the public.
Poison. Let's feed it to our people.
Say researchers from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration first believed that the weird goo was created by millions of tiny crustacean eggs with fatty oil seen through the transparent egg sacs, causing the curious orange color.
Oh, yeah, they're going to feed it to us.
Yummy.
Yeah, they're going to feed it
Upon
to us.
closer analysis, the scientists changed their diagnosis, saying it was actually a mass of spores.
It's just chicken.
From
That's
a
all.
type of fungus called rust.
They just threw the pink goo into the ocean, and that's what it turned into.
It's just chicken.
Oh, wow. That was all the cars and shit that got left over. And
It's
stuck on the road and
actually
shit was
called rust due to its
rust.
distinctive orange color, though in quantity and location never seen before.
Damn.
Don't worry. It's just chicken ground up. It's all. It's safe. It's safe.
Oh, fuck it. It's an Alaska part.
Right.
They'll ship it here soon enough.
Oh, that's bad.
Do you ever see some of the food they eat in
That dude
Alaska?
like Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, the smoking gun has some great mug shots.
You ever see the food they eat in Alaska?
Oh yeah, the caribou meat.
Dude, they take it and turn it into beef jerky.
And permafrost.
It's permafrost.
Oh shit. Damn.
Ooh,
mugshot may provide
teacher
best
with porn
for sanity.
past.
Yes, now that's what
a
I'm
teacher?
talking about.
That's
what I'm talking
You
about.
teach me.
I wish I would have had a teacher that was a porn star. I'm pulling that. Whoa!
Wow.
Damn.
She was hot.
Hell yeah, son.
Check out. I would have stayed after school every goddamn day.
And I know. Hey, my teacher's a freak for sure. I saw that shit.
Hey, teacher, I got this apple for you.
Stacy
I would've
Hollis.
been like,
Damn, hell yeah. I wish that would have been my teacher. What teacher? She was
I
hope she was
California.
a health teacher.
She was a California middle school teacher.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
she'd have been a high school teacher. It'd have been.
Oh man.
Shit, middle school teacher, check out.
It says she might get fired though. California. Let's see. I want to know. Let's see. The teacher whose X-rated past might get her fired from California middle school began filming explicit videos 6 years ago. So it was a little before she was a teacher.
She probably was in school.
I mean, what difference does it make if she has the credentials?
Right.
Well, what was that story where what porn star was that? Sasha Grey.
Okay.
She even though she does porn, she loves kids. and she was volunteering for an organization where she was supposed to go to schools and read storybooks to kids in elementary school, and the parents were completely outraged that a porn star was going to be. Well, let me get this. The mothers were completely outraged.
Only reason why they was outraged because the dads wanted to come sit in.
Right,
I will take Johnny to school. Don't worry. I got
You can
this.
stay there and sit there with him.
I got this.
The parents act like they don't fuck. That's how you got these little fucks sitting there. I mean, it's not like you not doing it.
Well,
that's a good line. Fucking makes little fucks.
Well, we still
right.
Well,
Intro.
We still got the prudent society in a sense that they don't realize everybody is human and everybody is going to make mistakes, or they done did something in their past that if they had to do it all over again, they probably wouldn't have did it that way.
Everybody likes unethical, immoral crap. And either you do it out in the open, or if you don't do it in the open, you do it behind closed doors.
Like, think about it. Like, think about all them, like, Republican congressionals that would go out and fuck little boys, but then every time, like, the alternative lifestyles try to get benefits and stuff like that, they'll be the first ones to shoot it down. But next thing you know, you find out he got a relationship with a young dude.
What I don't get though is like, why would you be mad? I mean, what do you think? Do you think this teacher, just because she used to be a porn star, that she's just going in the classroom and getting on the desk spread eagle? Yeah, like she's spread eagle. Like, look, class, look at my vagina.
Right.
I mean, I don't think that's happening. She's a teacher.
Check out, she get up there on the thing. I'm gonna teach y'all some sex education.
Right.
Now,
if she was a sex ed teacher,
then maybe I could see. No, actually, I think that would probably be the best person to be a sex ed teacher.
I done roll in her class.
I mean, what's she gonna teach you? Like, you can stick it in my ear and come out my nose or something?
No, she could teach you the proper way of.
The proper way to coitus.
She can teach you the whole Kama Sutra.
Check out. She'll be like, Johnny, you got some extra detention today.
Like, and I want you guys to go home and you have a project. It might take 9 months to complete.
and then we got another class for you.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Please do not reuse condoms. They're not dishwasher safe.
Oh, my.
That's going in the intro.
There's just so many stories, though, of hot. Now we got porn star teachers. You have these hot teachers sleeping with their students. Like, why? Why
couldn't it be my teacher?
I had a teacher that was so hot when I was in high school, and I thought about her every single day. Every day I had an image of what I would do to this teacher.
I mean,
why couldn't it have happened?
Every adolescent,
and it's happening to boys now.
Every adolescent
boys are getting
now
it.
has one teacher he wastes a bottle of lotion on.
But I'm talking, my teacher was like this, this hot. I mean, literally, she was a brunette, but I had a teacher that hot.
And you know, the thing about it is, a lot of them teachers that done got caught having relationships with
they're all hot.
They're all good looking.
They're not ugly women.
Right.
Deborah LaFave is probably, I would give her a solid 8. She's hot. You know which one that is off you know which one that is off the top of, I mean,
that teacher right there.
You know what grade I would give that teacher? The D.
She can get it all.
Deborah LaFave was sleeping with her student, and I'm telling you, she's probably the best one that was sleeping with her students. Yeah, she's sleeping with her students. I'm like, I would have gave her the business all day. That's a pretty bad picture. You should see the ones where she was done up in court. Oh, the ones where she was in court was great.
Damn.
Actually, I need to just search images, but I'm not real familiar with Bing.
If I was the kid's dad, I would have been like, okay, son.
Damn,
good
son.
job.
Good job.
Good job.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely not...
Check out, that'd be like in the background, that's my boy.
Yeah, it's definitely not
No, Miss LaFave, we can make this all go away if you take off your clothes.
If you give me a show.
No images for her, though, huh?
That's on Bing, man. Bing
kind of...
Yeah, I'm going to Google. I don't trust Google. I don't like it, but at least it works.
Why? Because they spy on everybody and record everybody's.
At least it works.
They be like,
That's why it works.
They make sure it works.
Right. They can't afford no fuck ups.
Right. Hey, damn it, we spying on him. So, hey, he done clicked in.
Let's see. Images now. Now it'll work. Look at that. There's some images. Yeah, you tell me you wouldn't have... And when you're in high school, you wouldn't have wanted to banged her?
Hell yeah.
Man, I was stuck my pencil all up in her sharpener.
Check out, I've been in her class. I'd have been in her class. They'd be like, damn, what's that sticking out to you? Oh, well, I'm just going to the board.
That's just my super dick.
You know?
Yeah, here's a picture of her just chilling on a couch.
Shit.
Bam! Gave her the business all day.
Oh, my goodness.
Where did the picture go? There it is. Look at them legs.
Jeez.
Imagine having a teacher walking around in class.
Now, that's something you clone. That's something you clone with about 4 or 5 extra
Clone
legs.
for your own home use.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be able to concentrate if I had a teacher that bad.
I had a fine ass teacher, man. I mean, like, she wasn't like fine, like porn star fine, but she was just fine, like around the way girl fine. And I still couldn't concentrate in class.
What are we listening to here?
Right.
Yeah, what the hell is it?
I heard something.
That was you coming from that computer.
Oh.
No, I heard a woman's voice.
That was from that computer up
Was
there.
that her?
That might have been that teacher.
Fave?
Oh, it made it. Oh, I guess it must have been the audio.
She probably like, I could teach you all 3 a lesson right now.
Like,
and some Kama Sutra.
Sorry, I'm
101.
married.
My mouth was dry. Can you moisten it for me?
Okay, what would you do though, honestly, if you found out your kid had a teacher that hot?
I'd fuck her. Enough said.
Enough
and my
said.
wife or girl would know nothing about it.
Ooh, I played the fifth on that one.
Well,
okay, I ain't not incriminating myself in any way, shape, or form.
But you gotta look at it. See, I'm single, but you gotta look at it as a 2-way fence. Because if you fuck over, she gonna make it hell on your son.
True.
In class.
True.
Don't make it hell on my son. Bitch, I'm taking you to court for inappropriate stuff with a minor.
No, I'm talking about you.
But you grown. You
me?
fucking
Yeah, if you're sleeping with your
And not my
son's...
son?
Yeah, if you're sleeping with your son's
I thought
teacher...
you meant if I made it a father-son outing.
No.
Oh, okay.
If you, the dad, is banging
Okay.
the teacher.
And then you piss her off and she's
Tag,
like, well...
son, you're it.
Yeah, that's it.
Next thing you know, you be wondering why your son repeating the 7th grade or something again.
Oh, man.
You done took the super dick away and now she's mad.
Can't believe this dude. I gotta look at that motherfucker to look just like him.
Man, I had to do some whole shit, like slash her tires or something.
It's like, look at this little fuck. It looks just like him.
Like,
look just like his damn. God damn it. Go to the principal's office.
What'd I do? You look like your daddy.
You look like your fucking father. Go to your principal's office.
That'd be great.
That'd be fucked up. Then you have to go to the principal's office. She'll be like, we can make this all go away if you come and have dinner with me tonight.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
And you be like, damn, I ain't on you like that no more. Well, hey, you see your son at this school for the next 6 years?
Like, sorry. He lost all of his homework all of a sudden. Yeah.
That'd be one of them teachers you'd be like, damn, I hope they do some laying off or they don't pass their levy.
Right.
Because I know your ass is grassed.
Well,
nuts.
We're getting ready to wrap the show up here in a second. So, what do you guys think for your first day?
Pretty good.
It
Time
was.
went
I
pretty
think it was
fast.
fruitful.
Yeah.
I think it was fruitful.
Fruitful.
And multiplied.
Cloned.
Cloned, multiplied, found out how fucked up.
Just think in how many different ways we talked about procreation in that.
Yes.
And our lovely government.
Government that thinks less of the poor and
The government is a business. That's why they don't care about the bottom line.
if it can't get no money, then I guess to them it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
So, we're actually gonna have, like, say if you're just tuning in and you didn't hear the beginning of the show, Keith and Joseph Germany are the winners of the co-host challenge, and they are going to be a permanent addition to the show. So you can tune in every week and see both of them on the show, and find them on Facebook
And
Twitter. There will be an official Sunday Hangover Show Twitter soon.
Yes, my Twitter is @JoeGerm. That's Germ with 2 M's.
My Twitter is @KAllen529.
We're going to have some new additions to the show when it comes. We're actually going to have Keith doing sports. So, because I don't follow sports very well. So
Yep, today is the day when all the seeds will be paired for the big dance this evening. Hopefully Ohio State beat Michigan State today.
Will those seeds be cloned?
Maybe they can clone one for Cleveland State or something.
maybe they can clone like the Packers or a good team and send them to Cleveland.
Oh, that's not going to happen. Hey, by the way, what do y'all think about Washington's trade with St. Louis to basically acquire the rights to get RG3?
Beats me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Beats the Browns. They're just, you got to make that move.
Yeah, but would you give away your first in the next 2-3 years?
See, it wouldn't have been as much for the Browns.
I don't think the Browns would have to give away as much.
As far as that number one. But,
right.
Hindsight is 20/20, and we'll talk more about it next week.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it was a great first show, guys. Thanks for
most definitely
for doing your thing and being a new part of the show. And I look forward to the show taking off into a whole new level. So, all right.
Definitely.
Stay tuned. Next, right after our show, you have Since 1974 Radio with Ty House.
Yeah.
And you have High on Sports tomorrow on the MSC Radio Network.
Peace.
Check us out next week.